for joining us, and hello, college basketball fans. We've got a great night ahead and a couple outstanding teams going at it. We're going to have the pleasure to watch. You'll see the Wake Forest Demon Deacons and the Oklahoma Sooners.
Well, these teams were able to survive their region and come out on top. Now they're part of the last 4 teams standing as they both fight for a right to play for the college championship in just a couple of days.
And it's been a fun tournament for both of these sides. You know, someone like Prez is raring to go and give his team a chance to play in a winner-takes-all game 2 days from now. So this is what college basketball is all about.
Here are the starters for Wake Forest. They've got Miller. Ryan is out there with Cooper. And it's Ilgauskas in at the 4 slot. The Demon Deacons shooting their first free throws of this game. So we can't get either to fall. Demon Deacons on D. No one near Prez as he lets it go. The basket good off the assist from 4.
Lock him up. Just a superb pull-up J there. Can't let Prez burn you with the shot if you're the D.
And Beal kicks to Ilgauskas. One up, one down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
In that tight, with that much of an advantage height-wise, there's just not a lot the defense can do.
Prez with the ball. There's a good screen. He got right to the cup using that screen. Ford's got his first 2 points of the night.
That is an elegant move to drop in the floater there, guys.
Kicks to Bryant. Pass to Ilgauskas. That one doesn't go. Now the Sooners take it the other way. Prez with the ball. He's against Miller. Here's Prez. It's rebounded by Wake Forest.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Healed on the double team. Back to Beal. A 3. Not going to go that time.
Boy, with an open look like that, he is so gifted. Man, you've got to play better defense. Eventually, he's going to make you pay.
Yeah, you can see he's still in rhythm, even though he misses that one. Almost always deadly when he's that open.
From about 19 feet, that one rolling around and rims out.
Well, I think he kind of alligator armed that one, short stroked it. After doing a nice job to get open, he didn't finish the shot.
Here's Cooper. The Demon Deacons have not yet made a free throw in the game. 0 of 2 so far. Free throw good. Cooper. Oklahoma making some changes. Ellis is checked in for Heel. And it's Edwards in for Alabaster. That one falls, so he hits both of them. And Oklahoma has possession. Ford up top. Puts it up from 12. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. Ford's got his second bucket of the night.
You know what? That's what you like to see. A perfect pass leading him right into the shot. Didn't even have to break stride.
Feeds it to Jones. The basket is good. The assist from Gaines.
Oh, that is just weak defense there. I'm pretty sure that was not the plan to give him those kind of baskets at the hoop.
Well, I tell you, that really sets a bad tone, especially this early. I mean, I'd rather see him commit a hard foul than give him an easy 2 like that. Show that you're willing to protect the basket. Make him earn it at least.
On the court right now for the Demon Deacons. They've got Cooper. McAdoo out there with Jones. And it's Gaines in at the point. Here is Gaines. The 10-footer. Basket counts.
With a much bigger man guarding him, that's not an easy shot to get off. Never mind to knock down. Terrific basket.
Here's Prez. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
Amazing aggressiveness from Prez on the drive. Never backing down from the tough-as-nails defense.
Both teams will make substitutions. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
All alone. And a hard slam there from Prez to finish off the play.
And that's the athleticism that had him so highly touted coming into the league.
Prez brings the double team. Now Foster. Here is Gaines. And there's the feed to Clarkson. Some nice passing by Wake Forest here. 6 on the shot clock. Passes it to Gaines. Misses the 3. Now here's Prez. Defended by Foster. Prez dishes to Davis. Here's Prez. And that one falls, coming off of Davis's feed. 9 points for Prez.
Amazing shooting from Prez. A gutsy player who has no fear pulling up right away.
And it's out of bounds to the Demon Deacons. Wake Forest retains possession. Fields checked in for Prez. And Beal kicks it. Hello and welcome back. This is college basketball on 2K Sports. And if you're just tuning in, this is Kevin Harlan along with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg as we get set for the second half.
And the game isn't neck and neck by any means, but one quick run, and we could be right back where we started.
And, you know, Prez is looking to keep his team focused so they can hold on to this lead and close the game out and get this W. I mean, I imagine he'll continue to assert his will in the second half of this ball game.
On the court for Oklahoma, Prez. He's in at small forward. Hield is out there with Alabaster. Then there's Hudson. And it's Ford in at the power forward. Here's Prez. And that basket pushes the lead to double digits. Prez has got his team on the board first here in the second half for the Sooners. Beal the pass to Bryant. Cooper kicks to Miller. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Prez. They've got the 5-on-3 advantage. To the right side. And the Sooners, another 3.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Well, I think they're getting caught in that in-between zone, no man's land, giving up 3 straight from beyond the arc right now.
Now here's Beal, and there's the pass to Cooper. The dish now to Miller. He kicks it to Ilgauskas. It's rebounded by Prez.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead. Excellent game we've seen from Prez. He's got 16 points and also 3 steals.
And guys, he's been making play after play on both ends of the floor.
No let up in him, and that's mindset. That's not just physical tenacity, but that's a mental tenacity too that he brings to the court.
Here's Cooper. Misses it from 7 feet out.
And this is why you need good defenders on the interior to contest shots.
Yeah, Greg, making every shot a hard one, even the shots in close.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you could hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
He hits one and misses one, each at the line.
And really, Prez learns things so quickly out there. I mean, I really think the sky's the limit for this guy.
The Sooners have shot 5 of 6 at the foul line tonight. And so he hits both.
Timeout. Timeout. Start it.
And first time out of the game called for Wake Forest. Nice game, great performance by Prez.
And he just keeps hitting shot after shot. They need to design a way to deny him the basketball. Make someone else beat you.
So it's Wake Forest now. Now Gaines. Pass to Cooper. Dishes to Moore to stop the run, and it's blocked. Fast break, here come the Sooners. Here's Prez. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. Prez has got 20.
Yeah, Prez is high level from mid-range. I mean, all he needs is a little space, and he's good to let it go.
Here is Gaines. Ball stolen. And here we go again. The Sooners on the break. Not going to go that time. Here's McAdoo. He's guarded by Ellis. Gaines kicks to McAdoo. Pass to Cooper. He dishes it to McAdoo. Jones, the pass to Moore. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot two.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
And he sinks the second. And here's Edwards. Now here's Prez. Trying his luck deep. Bryant with the rebound. On the court right now for the Demon Deacons. McAdoo out there with Bryant. Then it's Jones. Then there's Cooper. And it's Moore in at the fourth. And let's get your guys' take now on the hustle stats for the Sooners.
Well, it's been an outstanding game for them in the open court. Their fast break points really stand out.
Yeah, and also the way they've been able to generate points off of the turnovers that they forced tonight has also helped.
Alabaster kicks to Prez. Beal on the double team. Thornton with it. Here's Prez. They get it back. Wake Forest trails by 19. Bryant dishes to Beal. Poked away, and it's out of bounds to the Demon Deacons. Wake Forest retains possession, and the Demon Deacons making a change here. Ilgauskas is checked in. And the call will be against Prez. That's his first foul of the game. We're in the single bonus, and they'll go to the line for a 1-and-1 opportunity. And no problem there in the first free throw. 1-and-1 situation, so he'll get another. That one is no good. Now Heal. Oklahoma with the ball. They're on a 13-4 run right now. Here's Prez. And once again off the mark by Oklahoma. Here's Jones. And it comes off the front of the rim. The Sooners leading by 18. Here's Prez. Drops in the tray. Prez has got 23 points.
Add another triple to their second half total.
They came out of the break just dropping bombs and just are not letting up at all.
Alabaster kicks to Heald. He feeds it to Prez. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Boy, really love the poise that Prez plays with, earning these calls because of how physical he is against the defense.
And it's a completely new group for the Demon Deacons. Here is Gaines. Miller outside. Top of the key, Clarkson kicks it to Foster. Feeds to Miller. Shoots from the elbow. A second chance effort. Doherty grabs the board.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Prez. Good on the 13-footer.
That one will seal the deal there. They've exploded here at the end.
Boy, I love the serious killer instinct they've shown, finishing strong.
Clarkson is screen on Blair. Here's Gaines. No good, unable to end this run. They have been really controlling this one.
You never want to be complacent on the floor. That's when you lose momentum.
Now here's Richmond. It's Richmond on the wing. The feed to Doherty. Now here's Prez. Inside. Lock at 6. Hands with the ball is out of bounds. Clarkson touched it last.
did you get the food I sent?
Yep, I got it, Mom, but, Grant got most of it.
Oh, and tell her I love her. I love you.
Good. Maybe he'll make some shots next game.
Ooh, Mom, that's cold.
I don't mean it in a bad way.
Look, Mom, I meant to tell you that I've been thinking about going pro next year.
This is where it's at, folks. The college tournament ends here tonight. For one team, the joy of a lifetime will be achieved. And there's no doubt going to be some incredible action all along the way. We've got the Kansas Jayhawks and the Oklahoma Sooners.
This is what we've been waiting for all tournament long. All the buzzer beaters, all the upsets. They've all been leading to this. One of these teams are going to have their moment in the sun as they'll put it all on the line here tonight.
And you know, that pressure will be getting to them at some point. This is the biggest stage that they will have ever performed on. And if any of them somehow maybe hit their stride or that big shot, they will be campus legends for many years to come.
So let's take a look at the starters for the Kansas Jayhawks. We've got Lee, also Duncan out there, and it's Calderon in at the small forward. Now here's Lee. Here's Gaines. It's rebounded by Prez.
Well, anytime there's a title on the line in the game, you know players on both sides are coming out and going hard, 100 miles an hour early on. They just need to make sure they don't play ahead of themselves and drive ahead of their headlights.
And I think one guy to watch will be Prez. If he starts to force things early or maybe be too aggressive, it could spell trouble for his team. The team goes as Prez goes, and if he can play hard and smart, they're going to be tough to beat.
And he makes that one. Kansas on D. Heald kicks to 4. He feeds it to Prez. He dishes it to 4. Here's Prez. The 17-footer goes down.
And really can't fault the D there. Prez just torching them with better offense. And what a journey it has been for this whole team to make it to the title game. Probably means the most to Prez. Remember, lost his father at a young age and has found solace in the game of basketball. And what has been a very difficult time for this young man.
And, you know, regardless of what happens here in the championship game, a tip of the hat to Prez is warranted. I mean, he's carried himself in a fabulous way all year and worked to honor the memory of his fallen father by his performance and conduct.
And here is Lee following Prez's 3. Duncan left side. It's not going to go for him. Now the Sooners take it the other way. Here's Heald. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And Prez is just a dynamic player, a flawless passer who sets his guys up perfectly.
Lee kicks to Terry. To the inside. Here's Gaines. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
Oklahoma making some changes. Ellis, he's checked in for Heald. And it's Edwards in for Alabaster. Dishes it to Prez. Fires from deep. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Prez has got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the Sooners. Lee with the ball. They set the pick. Here's Daniels. Back to Lee. Pass to Gaines. Good ball movement here by the Jayhawks. Calderon, that's good.
Oh, Maestro, he is so good at making those lead passes, like conducting an orchestra.
Prez in its small forward. Edwards is out there with Ellis. Then there's Hudson, and it's Ford in at the 4 slot. Prez passes to Edwards. Prez dishes to Hudson. Rebounded by the Jayhawks.
Yeah, but you have to love that tough interior defense.
And, Greg, that's exactly what he gives you. I mean, he's constantly making his presence felt around the rim.
And for Kansas, we've got Diallo, and it's Gaines in at the center, locking down the middle. Now here's Lee. Shot from 16, off the left rim and out.
And most folks assume that Prez will be a one-and-done player. I mean, it makes sense, given where many feel he'd be drafted. But there is talk about him perhaps staying on longer than one season. I always think that's a person.
And the big game is just about ready to get going for our second half of play. What a championship atmosphere we've got here tonight. We are just one half of basketball away from seeing college basketball history being made.
And guys, this was just the kind of first half that Prez and his team wanted. They've still got plenty of work to do, a long way to go, but certainly in control of the game here.
And how they come out after the break might be the deciding factor in this game. If they can hold off and protect their lead, they might be in cruise control all the way to the title.
And so in the game for the Jayhawks, Lee out there with Duncan. And it's Calderon in at the 3, the small forward.
And, of course, the ultimate goal here for Prez is winning a collegiate championship. But he also has a huge opportunity to boost his draft stock in the eyes of NBA scouts. A big game here goes a long way on draft day.
And you know what? As much as your performance in one game shouldn't matter that much, I do think there are certain performances that carry a little more weight. So in some situations, it does matter that much. Teams and scouts are looking to see how you perform when the lights are brightest and the pressure is hottest.
Now here's Lee. Duncan outside. There's the feed to Calderon. Lee kicks to Duncan. The leaner inside. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
Ellis is checked in for Oklahoma. Edwards comes in for Alabama.
Solid rebound there, and with a score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Yeah, another column in the stat sheet that hasn't gone in their favor. To climb back, they've got to put forth more effort.
Prez, no good. Kansas trails by 14. Duncan drawing the double team. Lee outside. Terry the pass to Duncan. Back to Terry. Lee against Edwards. Gaines dishes to Terry. Just 4 to shoot. Oh, and here we go. Ellis has got it. The fast break chance. This is his first chance at the line tonight. And that one misses. A big group substitution here for Kansas. Good on the second free throw. And here is Jenkins. He kicks it to Daniels. To the middle. Here's Dedman. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Dedman's got his first points of the night.
And bullseye with that assist. Nice delivery there in traffic.
Ford kicks to Prez. Passes to Ford. And the bucket counts, and he's on his way to the free throw line. Trying to make it a 3-point play.
No clue how he got that one to fall.
And that was not a soft foul he had to get through, Greg. I mean, he had to really power that one up and in.
Outside Williams. And the call will be against Prez. That's foul number 2 for him. Now a timeout called by Kansas.
Just trying to get a break in the action to clear some heads here. I mean, they've gone ice cold, and not a bad idea to give them a little quick breather.
Yeah, they needed the timeout here. Anything to try to get them to forget about the missed shots and get themselves back on track.
Here's Williams. Pass to Dedmon. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up. And taking a quick look here, guys, at the hustle stats for the Sooners.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
They've repeatedly gotten out on the break tonight as well and scored a lot of baskets in transition.
Prez, he's in at 3. Hudson is out there with Doherty, and it's Blair in at the point. To the wing right side. They get the rebound, and Thornton kicks to Blair. Now here's Prez. He's covered closely. Kicks it to Blair. Thornton passes to Prez. Drills it from outside. And Oklahoma leads by 17.
And with the way the score is at this point, I think we can officially call the game. What a special moment it is for Prez to win a collegiate championship and lead his team to the top of the mountain.
And, you know, there was a lot of hype for Prez when he signed his letter of intent for this school, and he's met every expectation with this win. He'll most certainly go down as a legend for his school, and what a special year it was for his team and the journey they went on together.
And the call will be against Prez. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Single bonus situation in effect. So we'll head to the line for the first of the 1-and-1 opportunity.
Al, I can't believe I'm about to go pro.
Think about it. Just yesterday, you were doing biology projects.
That's right. You didn't believe I could get it done on time.
I feel so bad about that, but you pulled through.
Of course I did. It's crazy how long ago that feels. You ever feel like everything's changing and you have to adapt?
So where do they have you now?
Oh, man, I can't even keep track anymore.
Well, look, I did my part. I was getting you open looks all season. And don't forget me next time you get an award. Grant is solely responsible for my basketball success.
Look, man, I won't even have to do all that. You're going to be up there with me.
Man, maybe, but I'll probably be in Europe somewhere next year.
Whoa, Europe, man. Look, I can't see that there's possibly... Sup? Coach?
Hey, the big man on campus.
Yes,
Grab that
sir.
basketball and bring it over and make yourself useful.
All right.
Oh, so you do remember how to pass the ball.
I never forgot how to pass. They just keep asking me to shoot. So
Good
what's
to
the
see
man
you.
to do? You too.
Mr. President, huh? That got out of hand pretty quick.
Well, it's a catchy name. What can I say?
If you want to hang around, I got the 6th grade.
Hello?
Hello? Is this the president of basketball?
Yeah.
Hello.
Yeah.
I'm sure you.
Yeah, I am.
Very good reason for calling. I can assure you, team. Absolutely terrific this season. And
That is an unbelievable.
is that
100%. Yeah,
amazing? We'll get you some additional details shortly.
Coach?
See you this summer, Prez.
All right, see you.
Welcome, everyone, to an exciting night of international basketball. And we've got time for...
Guys, a lot of heads were turned when...
Thank you, David. And the experienced Prez Greg is getting on this team is invaluable.
And getting a chance to learn and practice, Kevin, with the elite of the game, the fact that he might see the floor.
Different look now for Team USA. Jordan, he's checked in for Cousins, and Prez is subbed in for Thompson.
And this tournament has shown the world just how far Australian basketball has come. A lot of great players on this team, and almost all of them playing for NBA teams.
Well, over the past few decades, basketball has really exploded in Australia. And they're seeing what could be the start of a golden era for their national team.
And Durant gets it to go.
And what can you say about the impact Coach K has had on USA basketball? Has led the team to victories in every major tournament. More importantly, though, has brought the prestige back to the program. The best of the best in the U.S. once again line up to be a part of the national team.
Here's Irving, and he hits it to tie the game up. Irving's got 6.
And off to a strong start offensively. He's got a nice touch.
Anderson kicks to Dellavedova. Out to the wing. Here's the screen. Clock at 6. Some nice ball movement by Australia. Lets it fly. Team USA grabs the miss.
Well, I think he kind of alligator armed that one. Short stroke. After doing a nice job to get open, he didn't finish the shot.
Boy, did he go hard to the boards, but clearly went over the back in doing it.
Yeah, kudos for the effort. I always love that kind of effort, but he was just a little overzealous.
And on the international stage like this, it is always amazing to see the best and brightest of the United States come together. So many teams represented here today.
And the saying is country before club. And as much as all these stars like to battle it out in the NBA, they all have one goal when playing in the red, white, and blue. An incredible collection of talent for sure, and one mission in mind: win it.
Fires at the elbow. Bounces high off the rim and drops. Dellavedova's got his first points in this one. Team USA trails by 4. Lowry dishes to Prez. Anthony on the wing. In the corner, George with it. 1:03 left in the first. Lowry's shot is good.
Just lazy defense on the glass there.
Well, nobody boxed out. Nobody put a body on anybody else. Things like that not only drive the coach crazy, that stuff gets under my skin.
Now here is Dellavedova, guarded closely. Feeds it to Anderson. It's stolen by Lowry. And now Team USA on the break. Offensive rebound. Goes back up. Off the mark. His first miss of the game. 1 for 2. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Kept alive. Baines. Some solid defense from Butler.
All the defender had to do there was just stay close to him, and he did.
Here's Prez. And the go-ahead bucket, no good. Here's Ingles. There's the pass to Dellavedova. And welcome back, everyone. International platoon swap here for Team USA. Team USA trails by 10.
And you have to be impressed with the balance that the Australian team has. Defenders and scorers from top to bottom. It's a big part of why they have been so successful here in the tournament.
Yep, exactly. I mean, the Australians have put together a team that works extremely well with each other and have played unselfish basketball the whole way. I mean, they're definitely more than the sum of their parts on paper, and I'd say kudos to the Australian Federation for putting this group together.
Just 5 to shoot. And another miss by Australia. Dellavedova's gone 1 of 3 on the night.
And Carmelo Anthony has a long history with the U.S. team since 2002 when he played on the junior national team. I mean, he's been through the lean years and the heyday. This could be one of his last few go-rounds with the USA team.
Joe Ingles, he's checked in for Australia. Dante Exum comes in for Patty Mills. There's the pick. Here's Ingles, defended by Durant. Ingles passes to Anderson. Good on the shot. And Carmelo has really shined in international play.
No doubt one of the top scorers for Team USA. Even before he really shot well from NBA three-point range, he was always comfortable with the international three, which is a lot closer to the college line. Also, he's played mostly at the power forward spot for the U.S., which has really opened things up for him offensively.
Well, when the U.S. picks players from the NBA, it just isn't about taking the best player at each position. They look at much more than that to assemble the best team that they can.
Yeah, and that's a great point because this is not an all-star team, although many of these players are all-star. There's a difference. Really, they're looking for players that can impact the game without the ball, make others around them better, and are suited for the international style of play.
And here is Dellavedova. Exum with it. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. And it's great to see Dante Exum back out on the floor after he had to deal with a huge injury to his knee. You were worried that he wouldn't be able to participate in these games, but he's done well to help his Australian team.
Yeah, and with Exum, an injury like his can slow a player up, but he has worked so hard to get back out on the floor. Now he's regained that explosiveness with the ball and can get to the rim. You forget how young he is, and he'll be one of the key figures, I believe, for Australia for a long time to come.
Now Dellavedova. 5 to shoot. 3-pointer. Exum's shot is off.
Boy, that's got to be deflating and disappointing to miss a wide open shot like that right in your wheelhouse.
Just a great job of attacking on the break.
Yeah, you know, exploding to the basket like that, Greg, just as soon as that ball was going the other way, that's exactly how you want to do it.
.11 seconds left to play in the first half. Three seconds left, and it's finished off by Dellavedova as he lays it in. And we're through the first half of basketball here, and what's been a good one. Australia on top. Big group substitution here for Team USA. Carmelo Anthony is checked in for Green. Paul George comes in for Kevin Durant. Prez is checked in for Thompson. And it's Kyle Lowry in for Irving.
And perhaps the biggest strength of this Australian team, their passing ability. Everyone at every position has a great sense of how to move the ball around.
Yeah, when you have guys like Bogut, Ingles, who all have size and can keep the ball moving around when it's not in the hands of a guard, I mean, that's a fun, enjoyable style of basketball to watch.
Kyrie Irving's checked in for Team USA. Back to Exum. 4 on the shot clock. Hits the three-point bomb. Exum's got 5.
I'm not sure that was the play they had set up, but it was too good a look to pass it.
Here's George. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got 3 assists in the game. Now here is Dellavedova, covered by Irving.
Ball is turned over. Team USA's ball.
Team USA leading by 6. Dishes to Prez. He feeds it to Cousins. And George kicks to Prez. And again, Team USA with the triple. Well, it's been a bit of a tradition to take one exceptional college player on the U.S. team and on their roster. This cycle, it's Prez's turn.
And it's happened before. Remember Christian Laettner and the Brow, and just how those two were special in college. The same can be said for Prez. Plus, he'll get a chance to test himself on the international stage.
Exum's gone 1 of 3 from the field here. A second chance effort. Here's Anthony. There's the basket and make it a double-digit lead. Anthony's got his first 2 points.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
Here's Exum. Will not go. This is off the front iron. George can't connect. And if you're just tuning in, there's 47 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Now here's Lowry. Here's Prez. Back to Lowry. Now the dish to Prez. And again, Team USA, no luck. And here's Australia now. It's a 16-point game. It's deflected. Kicks it to Mills. And now the fast break. Prez with the ball. Jordan dishes to Lowry. And it's Prez, top of the key. And the 3 off target. So it's Team USA winning this one easily. It was a tale of 2 teams tonight. One that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go, and once they started to really pour.
Good evening and welcome to the NBA Draft. With the first pick in the NBA Draft, the Philadelphia 76ers select Ben Simmons, Melbourne, Australia, and Louisiana State University. With the second pick in the NBA Draft, the Los Angeles Lakers select Brandon Ingram from Duke University. 8th pick in the NBA draft, the Sacramento Kings select the 19-year-old shooting guard from the University of Oklahoma.
Welcome to the NBA, gentlemen.
Can't believe we made it, man.
Yep. All right, so practice tomorrow morning. All right, so this is our trainer and your trainer, Xavier Cross.
Mr. Cross, it's nice to meet you.
Can't wait to work with you. Xavier really is the best, and it's his job to make sure that you're healthy through the whole season, so do not be shy about reaching out to him.
100%. Anything doesn't feel right. Anybody wants a piece.
Guess the crown is heavy. Anyway, appreciate it, guys. I'll see you soon. Whew. Didn't know I was signing up for an entourage when I got drafted.
Oh, there he is. There he is.
What's up, man?
What's up, man? Denver, I just got picked up.
Denver. Oh, what's up? I heard you were coming through. Nice to meet you, man.
Nice to meet you, man. Everybody knows you, man. President.
Prez.
Yeah.
Even you know the nickname, huh?